Welcome to WPI's Drupal 9 training videos. In this video, I will show you how to create an event. After you log into Drupal, click on the Shortcuts option on the black menu bar to make sure that your Shortcuts menu is displayed. Click on the first option for My Content. This will show you the list of groups that you're a member of. Membership in a group allows you to edit the content that belongs to that group. I'm going to click on Marketing Communications because I want to add a new event to the Marketing Communications group. I click on Add New Content, and you can see I have two options here to add an event or an announcement. I'm going to click on Event. Now, if you've added an event in Drupal 7, this should look pretty familiar. You have your different tabs at the top where you can enter information about your event. Not every tab has required information, so you have to look for the red asterisk to see what fields are required. So on the first tab, title and date, you're going to choose whether it's an all-day event or whether you have a start and end date for your event. So I'm going to set up my event for this Friday, and I'm going to make it at 12 noon. And then I'm going to have my event also end on Friday, and I'm going to make it end at 1 o'clock. Oops, or 1:01, and change that to PM. And the title of my event is Lunch and Marketing. There we go. This field down here is to create a parent and a parent with sub-events. 99% of the time, this is going to be left at the default, which is not applicable, so I'm not going to change this. But if you have a large event, something like Alumni Weekend, where you have a weekend full of many events, we can help you at cmshelp.wpi.edu set you up as a bunch of events that are related to a parent event. Calendar options, I go to that tab, it gives me several options. I could check the box, is this a WPI only event? If I check this box, my event will show up on the calendar, but you will need WPI credentials to log into the website to view the details of that event. You can check this box if you do not want your event to display on the calendar, and you can check this box if you don't want the calendar buttons for Google and Outlook on your event. The audience field is very important. Our calendar can be sorted by audience so that people can find events that are related to them. If you want your event to show up in the WPI Today email, make sure that you choose faculty and or staff by double-clicking on the options in this box so that they appear here in the selected options box. The next tab is where you're going to enter in your event details. So this is all about, this is an event for lunch and marketing. And you can add an event abstract that would show up on the calendar page underneath your event. So instead of just having the date and the title, you have a little bit of a teaser text to encourage people to click on your event. The next tab is for more information. Your event may have a flyer associated with it, so you can browse and upload the PDF of your flyer. Maybe your event has its own website. You can put in the URL of that event website. Project Center, if it's related to a project center, you can start typing in the name of the project center, and that would show up in this box. Registration, your event may or may not have registration, but if it does, you may enter in a date and time for the registration deadline and the URL for the registration link where they can go to register. Location, if your event is located on campus, you can start to type in the name of the building, and you can see that the list shows up as I start typing, and I can choose Boynton Hall, and we're on the 3rd floor, so I'm going to add that into my location information on my event as well. If your event happens to be off campus, first you need to choose the country, and then it'll display all the address of fields associated with that country. Note that the address fields, some of them will be required. So if you select a country and don't fill in those fields, you won't be able to save your event. If you accidentally choose a country in this field, just set it back to none, and those required fields will go away. Contact information would be the person to contact about this event. So you can enter in the name of the person, their email, and their phone number. Lastly, if you scroll to the bottom, you'll see our Post to Websites field. This tells Drupal where you want your event to show up. So I'm going to say that I want this to show up on the Marketing Communications Office page. As long as I have the calendar widget on that page, my event will automatically appear in that widget on that page. And lastly, just click the Save button to create your new event.